face is melting slow against the glass. A quiet hum settles in the room. I'm finally breathing without a rush, just watching the shadows dance. I kick my shoes off by the wooden stool and loosen the knot around my neck. The day was a mountain I had to climb, but now I am standing at the base. The weight of the messages on my phone doesn't feel as heavy as it did at noon. The bartender gives a silent nod, pouring a river of amber and gold. It burns a little, then turns to silk, smoothing the edges of my tired mind. I see my reflection in the dark mahogany, a stranger who's finally coming home. So let the world spin on without me. I'm sinking deep into this velvet chair. One small glass for the long road behind, and a moment of peace for the soul. No more questions left to answer tonight. I think I'll stay here for a while. Through the window, the street is a blur. People chasing dreams they can't catch. I used to be one of those frantic ghosts, running until my heart felt thin. But the piano is playing a soft blues, and it tells me it's okay to stop. So let the world spin on without me. I'm sinking deep into this velvet chair. One small glass for the long road behind, and a moment of peace for the soul. No more questions left to answer tonight. I think I'll stay here for a while. The clock on the wall has lost its sting. Every second is mine to keep. I'm not looking back at the desk or the files. I'm just listening to this silence sing. It's a beautiful kind of lonely. So let the world spin on without me. I'm sinking deep into this velvet chair. One small glass for the long road behind, and a moment of peace for the soul. No more questions left to answer tonight. I think I'll stay here for a while. think I'm ready now.
Static hums before the needle drops, tracing lines of a story that never stops. I finally cleaned the passenger's side today, moving folders and boxes out of the way. Under a pile of maps that we never use, I saw a sleeve of wood, faded and bruised. It smells like that coffee shop on 3rd and Main, where we hid from the clouds and the sudden rain. The buttons are loose and the threads are all thin, holding the shape of the skin you were in. Oh, the dust settled soft on the spinning black disc. We took every chance, we took every risk. Now you're a melody lost in the groove, a shadow that doesn't know how to move. I'm just a listener caught in the spin, wondering where your heart might have been. I should probably fold it and put it away, or give it to someone who's planning to stay. But I'll leave it right there on the velvet sea, while the world keeps on moving out on the street. Oh, the dust settles soft on the spinning black disc. We took every chance, we took every risk. Now you're a melody lost in the groove, a shadow that doesn't know how to move. I'm just a listener caught in the spin, wondering where your heart might have been. Sometimes the silence is louder than songs, right in the ways that we handled our wrongs. It's just a garment, it's just bits of string, but it feels like a heavy and permanent thing. Oh, the dust settles soft on the spinning black disc. We took every chance, we took every risk. Now you're a melody lost in the groove, a shadow that doesn't know how to move. I'm just a listener caught in the spin, wondering where your heart might have been. The record is clicking, the needle has strayed, and this is the price for the music we played. The wool is still warm in the palm of my hand, in a way I don't think I'll ever understand. Keys are on the counter, coat is on the floor. I'm finally home, back through the heavy door. The light in the kitchen is dim and low. I'm moving around with nowhere to go. My shoes are heavy, my feet are sore. I shouldn't have stayed for an hour more. Documents piled like a paper wall. I waited all day for a single call. Now I'm just staring at the kitchen sink, thinking it's time for a bitter drink. the slow moving minutes pass. Let the heat burn the edge of the day until all the worries just drift away. The clock on the wall has a steady beat. I'm kicking the rug right under my feet. The ice is melting and making a sound. The only company that I found, smooth amber liquid in a crystal glass. Watching the slow moving minutes pass. Let the heat burn the edge of the day until all the worries just drift away. Of chores, but tonight the silence is finally mine and yours. Watching the slow moving minutes pass. Let the heat burn the edge of the day until all the worries just drift away. One more sip, then I'll turn out the light. Rest my head in the cool of the night. Just sleep now, just sleep.
Humming a dusty tune reminds me of a Sunday afternoon. I put your picture in my pocket, dear, to keep your smile forever near. The black and white has started to fade, but I still remember the plans we made. I saw you walking down on Main and 3rd. I didn't want to say a single word, just watched your coat catch in the breeze while the autumn leaves fell from the trees. The radio is playing our favorite song. I've been waiting for you all day long. Funny how the world keeps spinning round while I'm still standing on this same old ground. I'll keep your picture in my pocket tight and think of you when I turn out the light. Maybe tomorrow the postman will bring a letter from you and a diamond ring. Just a pocket full of memories. and a heart that's still at ease. Keep it close. The needle drops and the static starts to hum. I'm sitting in the chair you used to love. The wallpaper is peeling in the corner where the sun hits. I've been meaning to fix it for a year or two now. Your favorite coffee mug is still sitting in the sink, with a ring of brown staining the porcelain floor. I found a copper penny under the rug near the hallway. From that weekend we drove down to the rocky coast. We laughed until our sides hurt in that rusty rental car. Now the house is just too quiet for a Saturday afternoon. I'm just drifting through the dust in the air, looking for a reason to put my shoes on and go outside. Everything smells like cedar wood and the morning rain. I think I'm finally losing my mind in this empty place. The clock on the kitchen wall stopped at 4:30. I haven't bothered to find a fresh battery yet. I keep expecting to hear your keys rattling in the lock, but it's just the wind shaking the window pane instead. I'm just drifting through the dust in the air, looking for a reason to put my shoes on and go outside. Everything smells like cedar wood and the morning rain. I think I'm finally losing my mind in this empty place. Maybe I'll go for a long walk down to the corner store, buy some milk and bread that I don't really need, just to see a different face and hear a human voice before I come back home to sit in the dark again. I'm just drifting through the dust in the air, looking for a reason to put my shoes on and go outside. Everything smells like cedar wood and the morning rain. I think I'm finally losing my mind in this empty place. The record is skipping on the very last track. Round and round and round it goes, just like me, just like we used to do. The ice clings against the side of the glass. The air smells like wet pavement and expensive espresso. You haven't taken off your scarf since you sat down. The steam from your cup makes a curtain between us. We aren't talking about the rain or how the trains were delayed. We're just watching the brown sugar melt into the ceramic. Your fingers are tapping a rhythm on the wooden table. Someone outside is shouting for a cab near the corner. You look at the menu like it has all the answers we're missing. I'm just waiting for the moment you finally look up. Record player is stuck on a dusty groove. Every 3 seconds the melody trips over itself. Maybe we're just repeating the same tired lines. Practice phrases that don't mean much when the sun goes down. No, the waitress is clearing away the empty plates at the next table. The bitterness in my mouth is starting to feel permanent. You pull your coat tight and check the time on your phone. I think the tea isn't the only thing we let sit for too long. Leave it on the table. It's too cold to drink now anyway. We can find another spot. The kettle is whistling a lonely tune. I am watching the steam rise in the dim light. The clouds are heavy with the weight of the morning. I saw the postman rushing past my gate. There's a scratch on the record I bought last Tuesday. But the skipping beat feels like my own heavy heart. I've got no place to go, and nobody's waiting. The radio plays a song about a summer ocean. I haven't seen the tide in many long years. My shoes are still drying by the kitchen fireplace from the time I walked through the park in the rain. I think I'll keep the curtains pulled tight and steady. Sometimes the world is a little too loud. The bells of the chapel keep ringing for folks I don't know. I'd rather listen to the silence of the dust on the shelf and let the ticking clock tell me where I should go. The kettle is cold and the tea has gone bitter. I'll make a fresh pot and wait for the moon. There's a comfort in knowing the door is locked tight now and the rest of the world is spinning somewhere far. I think I'll stay home today. Just me and the shadow on the wall. Yes, I think I'll stay home. The wood is crackling low. Outside the windows, the world is turning white. The kettle hums a steady tune in the kitchen. I pulled the heavy wool across my feet. There's no reason to check the morning mail. The frost is drawing patterns on the street. The coffee steam is rising like a ghost. The radio is playing something slow. I've got a book I haven't finished yet, watching how the heavy shadows grow. But it's warm right here by the fire, while the wind is howling at the door. I don't need to go anywhere tonight. I couldn't ask for anything more, just the smell of pine and the fading light. The clock is ticking softly on the wall. The neighbor's lights are flickering far away. I think I'm finally learning how to breathe and let the winter have its final say. But it's warm right here by the fire, while the wind is howling at the door. I don't need to go anywhere tonight. I couldn't ask for anything more, just the smell of pine and the fading light. Sometimes the silence is the loudest thing we own, but I don't feel like I'm sitting here alone. Every spark that jumps is a memory I keep before the world falls into winter sleep. Oh, it's warm right here by the fire, while the wind is howling at the door. I don't need to go anywhere tonight. I couldn't ask for anything more, just the smell of pine fading light. The embers are glowing red. I'm finally going to bed. Good night to the snow.
The logs are cracking in the grate. It's quiet enough to hear the wind. The window pane is turning white and cold. I'm pulling up the wool against my chin. You're sitting there just staring at the coals, waiting for the coffee to begin. The radio is playing something slow. The shadows dance across the wooden floor. It doesn't matter where we have to go. I don't wanna step outside that door. Let the world just freeze for a little while. We've got everything we need right here, with a fireplace glow and your tired smile. The winter doesn't feel like something to fear. Just stay beneath the blanket, close your eyes. The morning is a long way from the skies. I saw a cardinal on the frozen branch. He looked a little lonely in the gray. I'm glad we didn't take a single chance on leaving for the party yesterday. Let the world just freeze for a little while. We've got everything we need right here, with a fireplace glow and your tired smile. The winter doesn't feel like something to fear. Just stay beneath the blanket, close your eyes. The morning is a long way from the sky. Sometimes the best part of the season is finding a reason to stay still. No logic and no complicated reason, just watching the frost climb up the sill. Let the world just freeze for a little while. We've got everything we need right here, with a fireplace glow and your tired smile. The winter doesn't feel like something to fear. Just stay beneath the blanket, close your eyes. The morning is a long way from the skies. It's sticking to the ground now. Yeah, I think the snow is starting to stick.
The ice is melting in this glass. The smoke is hanging thick and low. I see a shadow by the door, a face I haven't seen in years. You're wearing that same velvet coat, the one you bought in '53. You walk like you still own the room, just like you did before the war. I heard you found a better life out where the winter never ends. But here you are in Manhattan, breaking all my quiet rules. So pull a stool up to the bar and tell me how the journey was. It seems the wind has changed its mind and brought you back to 52nd Street.
The needle drops on the black wax wheel. I hear the scratch of a heart that won't heal. The coffee's cold and the clock is slow. I'm watching the cars in the street down below. You left your sweater on the velvet chair, and the scent of your perfume is still in the air. I took a walk by the old arcade to find the spot where the promises stayed. The man at the counter still knows your name, but the look in his eyes just isn't the same. Why do the stars have to hide their light when the moon is the only thing left in my sight? I tried to call, but the wire was dry, leaving me here with a simple goodbye. I'll put this record away in its sleeve and try to ignore what I still don't believe. The shop is closing and the lights are dim, but I'm still the singer and you're still the hymn. Just a dusty memory on a shelf. I'm keeping the secret all to myself.
The napkins are folded just right today. We've waited all week for this quiet evening. The steak is resting on the marble counter, and I finally found that vintage bottle we saved. The candles are flickering against the glass.
Your smile is softer in the dim yellow light. We don't need to talk about the office or the rain, just the way the wine catches the color of your eyes. Everything feels heavy in a good way, like a thick blanket. The world outside can spin until it gets tired. Here the only clock is the melting wax on the holder, slow and steady, keeping time with our breathing. Ignore the phone calls and the messages. This moment is carved out of the busy week. The silver is polished and the plates are warm, and I'm exactly where I wanted to be tonight. Foggy from the heat inside. Rain drips down the brick walls across the alley. My coat is still damp on the back of the chair. I'm tracing circles in the spill, sugar on the wood. The waiter doesn't ask if I need a refill yet. I like the way the shadows stretch toward the door when the heavy handle turns and lets the cold air in. The ice has melted in your glass across from me. You're looking at your phone, but your eyes are far away. I wonder if the bus ride home will be as quiet as this corner booth we've claimed for the last hour. Sometimes the silence feels like a heavy wool blanket. It's warm enough to stay but hard to breathe underneath. I could say something about the way the notes stumble, but I'd rather just watch the way you hold your breath. I'll pay the check and leave a little extra for the noise. The streetlights are reflecting in the dark puddles now. We'll walk to the corner without saying a single word, and hope the morning brings a reason to speak up.
Pass the salt, please. Just a little bit more flavor for the end. The steam is gone.
Coaster is damp against the grain of the wood. I haven't even taken a sip yet, just watching the glass. The house is finally quiet enough to hear myself breathe. My shoes are in the hallway, kicked off with a thud. The collar of my shirt is stained with the weight of 12 hours. I forgot to buy milk on the way home, but I remember the stress of every meeting that could have been an email instead. The radiator hums a low tune I've come to know by heart. The shadow of the lamp stretches across the worn-out road. I check my phone once, then flip it face down on the sofa, letting the silence take the lead for a change. Let the smoke and the oak settle deep in my chest. It's the only warmth I'm asking for tonight. The world can wait outside the door while the amber burns, slow and steady, until the edge starts to blur. I thought about calling you when the train pulled in, but I didn't want to carry the day into your kitchen. So I'm sitting here with a bottle that doesn't ask any questions, listening to the ice crack like a secret being told. Let the smoke and the oak settle deep in my chest. It's the only warmth I'm asking for tonight. The world can wait outside the door while the amber burns, slow and steady, until the edge starts to blur. Tomorrow's already knocking on the window pane, but I'm keeping the curtains drawn tight. Just 5 more minutes of being nowhere at all. Just 5 more minutes before I turn out the light. Let the smoke and the oak settle deep in my chest. It's the only warmth I'm asking for tonight. The world can wait outside the door while the amber burns, slow and steady, until the edge starts to blur. The glass is empty now, just a ring on the table. The clock says 3, but I'm finally at peace. Good night to the ghosts of the afternoon.
The needle drops and the crackle starts. I'm sitting here with my heavy heart. The dust is dancing in the afternoon sun. Another day has nearly begun to fade away. I found a letter tucked inside a book, a faded Polaroid where we both look so young. The radio is playing a velvet tune. The wallpaper is peeling in this empty room. I haven't moved from this old wicker chair, tracing the patterns of the stagnant air alone. The tea is gone cold on the kitchen table. I'd reach for you now if I were only able. The clock on the wall is a second too slow, watching the shadows of everything we used to know. I remember the way you used to hum, beating a rhythm with your thumb on the glass. Now there's a silence that I can't quite break, a heavy burden for a heart to take today. The tea has gone cold on the kitchen table. I'd reach for you now if I were only able. The clock on the wall is a second too slow, watching the shadows of everything we used to know. Maybe the record will skip and return to the bridge that we promised we'd never burn. But the vinyl is scratched and the groove is deep, and I have promises I can't even keep. The tea has gone cold on the kitchen table. I'd reach for you now if I were only able. The clock on the wall is a second too slow, watching the shadows of everything we used to know. Let the needle spin until the end. I'm just waiting for the song to begin again. The tea is gone cold. watching the frost crawl up the window pane. It's quiet tonight. I wrap the thick wool throw around my shoulders. The logs are snapping in the hearth, throwing shadows on the wall. You left your book on the coffee table, a bookmark halfway through. I wonder if you'll come back to finish it soon. The wind is howling through the pine trees outside. I'm staring at the steam rising from my ceramic cup. Everything feels still, like the world decided to pause for a while. Just the sound of the fire and the rhythm of my breath. Stay here in the warmth for a moment longer. Let the snow bury the tracks we left behind. We don't have to face the freezing air today. Just hold this feeling before the embers turn to gray. I remember how we used to count the stars through the skylight before the heavy clouds moved in and covered up the sky. Now the white powder is piling up against the front door, making sure we don't have to leave home anymore. Stay here in the warmth for a moment longer. Let the snow bury the tracks we left behind. We don't have to face the freezing air today. Just hold this feeling before the embers turn to gray. I know the morning will bring a different kind of light, a sharp, biting cold that hurts to breathe. But right now we're safe within these four wooden walls, where the winter can't touch us at all. Stay here in the warmth for a moment longer. Let the snow bury the tracks we left behind. We don't have to face the freezing air today. Just hold this feeling before the embers turn to gray. The tea is getting cold. The fire is burning low, but I'm still here, waiting for the dawn.
The ice is melting in your glass. The street is humming just beyond the pain. We've been sitting here for an hour, watching the world go by in the rain. You haven't looked up from your folded hands. The sugar settled at the bottom of the cup. I'm trying to find the right words to say, but the words are tangled and I'm giving up. There's a shadow stretching across the table, moving slower than the clock on the wall. We used to laugh until the stars went dim. Now we're strangers in a familiar booth. I see the way you're avoiding my eyes, afraid that one of us might speak the truth. The waiter's looking at us from the counter, wondering if we're ever gonna leave. The season shifted while we slept, or maybe we just ran out of things to hold. I can hear the taxi horns down on the corner. Everything's turning gray and feeling old. It's time to admit that the flame has flickered, and we're just shivering in the drafty air. I'll leave the money on the velvet check and grab my coat before the sky turns black. Don't bother saying a word of goodbye, because I'm not planning on looking back. Your cup is sitting there full of nothing, bitter and dark and finally still. The door is heavy and the wind is sharp. I'm stepping out into the evening crowd. I hope you find what you're looking for somewhere far away from here.
The needle jumps a bit on the groove. I'm standing here in the cold, checking my pockets for a match, while the taxi drivers shout at the gray sky. The rain is making patterns on my coat. I'm 3 blocks down from the corner store. The steam is rising from the sewer grate, and my head is heavy with the news today. I should have checked the latch twice, but your face was stuck in my mind. Now the hallway is open to the wind, and I forgot to lock the front door. The radio was playing something slow when I stepped out of the morning haze. I left the coffee sitting on the stove, counting seconds in a quiet daze. I meant to say a proper goodbye, but the words got tangled in my throat. Now the keys are jangling in my hand, and I forgot to lock the front door. your home. The buildings just stare at the street. People are rushing to catch the uptown train, walking fast on their tired feet. But I'm standing still by the newsstand, wondering if the cat is getting out. I have to walk all the way back up past the theater and the old hotel. Maybe it's just an excuse to see if you're still waiting by the bell. The city is loud, but I feel small, caught in the middle of a mistake. I'll turn around and face the rain, because I forgot to lock the front door. Just a simple turn of the brass, a little click in the dark. I'm coming back for the keys. I'm coming back for the red